Then Square also had a bunch of shit to announce with the Sony One FF7 remake Intergrade.
We're back to stupid fucking names, everybody! Woo!
7RI. More importantly, we're back to stupid fucking expansion characters.
Yeah!
And the ever-looming threat of Gackt ticks closer. The Gackt clock is
Gackt
1 hour closer to midnight.
Never been more real. It's so close.
Because if you're bringing in Dirge of Cerberus and you're bringing in
the final boss of Dirge of Cerberus,
or you know, you're bringing in Dirge, that means redemption, and redemption is one step away from Genesis fucking whatever the fuck he was called. I don't know, Genesis. The red dude.
His name is Genesis.
No, but he had the special final boss name for the...
Oh, who gives a shit?
The fully powered up version. Yeah. We're getting real close. Real Rhapsodius. There you go. Genesis Rhapsodius.
So I have a very bizarre piece of news attached to this that wasn't part of the announcement. So Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is the PS5, probably PC version of FF7R, which will include the Yuffie Kisaragi chapter with the other side group of Avalanche that were hanging out that you were hanging out with otherwise. Oh, they were there the whole time.
Wutai infiltrate, Moogle costume,
yada yada. And there's a girl there. She's clearly designed by Nomura. Her blouse wraps over her tits and goes to her belt.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
And you get it free if you own FF7 Remake on the PS4, right? But it's nice. The PS5 version, right? You get it free. It's an upgrade. And FF7 Remake is free on PS Plus right now.
Wait.
But if you get the PS Plus version of FF7R, you don't get the free upgrade to Intergrade on the PS5. Wait, wait, hold on. You get the PS5 version, but the Intergrade version is not free? Oh, that's so confusing. Oh my god.
Okay, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. What are you talking about? Let's fact check this real quick. Okay. FF7 Remake Intergrade.
FF7.
Intergrade is launching on June 10th for PS4 and PS5. It is available as a free upgrade for Sony's next-gen console for those who already own it on the PS4. But the enhanced visuals and frame rate boost and such will only be on the next-gen console. Okay, no. If you own the PS4 version of Intergrade, you can get the PS5 version.
Oh, God, that's so confusing.
That's just having both of the same version of the thing. It's not at all a free thing for remake owners.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to stream that when it comes out.
Yeah, Yuffie's going to have all her moves and do all her stuff. And then she's going to re-show up in the story later.
Yeah.
And stuff.
She'll be like, "Who are you?" They'll be like, "Who are you?" And then Yuffie will be like, "I knew you were there the whole time."
And then your save data will be like, "Look, it's all the shit you left on her."
Do you think that Yuffie will still call Tifa boobs disparagingly?
I don't think that's gonna get through, but I think something. I hope something equally funny makes it through. I doubt they're going to do that. Honkers, beefers, milkers.
Yeah, there it is.
Just lean all the way in. or just call her Moo Moo. Yeah. Moo cow moo. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay, Miss Moo Moo, Sow, Silky, Milky, Utter bitch. I don't have time for you. I need to do ninja stuff.
So that is dropping a little bit later. Boy, that generic main character guy looks like some new main character generic man.
Oh, you mean Sonon? I want to say Karabe. It's not Karabe.
They said yes, Sonon. Yeah, they said a last name, didn't they? Something. But hey, he's sitting there in the artwork of her looking out over the city. So
you know what else he's sitting in? Death.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's gonna get got. He's gonna get got by Weiss. Yeah. No,
so
for sure.
Weird.
For sure. Unless
character shows up on screen, it's like, oh look, a talking grave.
Unless, you know.
Unless.
But also, is he gonna put on a shirt when you fight him, or is he just gonna be the shirtless crazy hair man again?
They actually talked about that in an interview, about how they had to change the design to give him a shirt.
Yeah. All right.
They're like, we wanted to make him look different this time, so we gave him clothes.
Cool. Yeah, he's a VR boss. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Did you think he wasn't gonna squeeze his stuff in there? He's absolutely waiting for it. You know, to set the record straight. They're gonna have to make a decision about Gackt though, at some point, because he's not directing the next game, right? Like they said, a new director, the co-director of the remake, is taking over for the next game. They're gonna have to make a decision about Soldier G, and they're gonna have to, you know, actually commit to it, write it out, or redo it completely differently.
Yeah.
And I
Here's
don't
what's gonna happen. Gackt's gonna come out of his pod, and you're gonna see the pod open from a front view shot. Then you're gonna go behind the pod from 3/4 angle, and the pod door will open towards the camera, and you'll see a figure step out with his back shrouded by the door, and then an explosion will go off due to time shenanigans, and he'll go, ah, my face, ah, my face is burned, ah. And my voice! Ah, it burned my throat, my voice!
And as he writhes on the ground and burns and screams in the background, you just hear, redemption! Perfect.
And then Steve Bloom's voice will come out of his voice and be like,
yeah,
I can't believe I'm a Soldier G.
It's me, Soldier G.
I'm doing a Wolverine voice. It's me
never
now.
Never thought you'd see
you guys
me
know
again,
about Loveless?
The original Soldier. Me and Sephiroth, don't you remember? Yeah. There you go.
That's how it's going to happen. Yeah, there.
I mean, like, I'm like, it's either that or they go, you know what, fuck it, and they give Gackt the phone call, and then they get ready for this big old promotional cross fucking push campaign thing, and then on the eve of the announcement, Gackt goes on and says some embarrassing shit about women again. and then they go, oh no, oh god, oh jeez,
not
oh,
again.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Gackted. Yes. Well, anyway, regacted. Yeah. So they also announced FF7 Ever Crisis, and
which is way more interesting.
This is fucking interesting because for a long time, I remember bringing up to empty rooms. I would just stand in an empty room and go, okay, but what about before Crisis, though?
What? Yeah.
And the empty room would not reply. The empty room
A
would
lot
be
of
like,
stuff happens in Before Crisis that
and I'm like,
people who speak English don't know about because you're never going to get to play. Oh, wait, what?
now empty room, I hear you and I hear your points. However, look at this artwork of all the Turks and all these members that are very important and the founding of the group and all this important shit that happens before the story.
All these members of Avalanche that make Barrett look fucking reasonable and calm by comparison.
And the empty room continues to just blow wind in my direction. And I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. No one asked. I apologize for even bringing it up. But apparently now, this project has decided to make noise about Before Crisis, which was prior to now locked on cell phones in the handset era of Japan. And then I think, there was a fan translation project at some point, I think. Anyway, this is going to be a story about a young Sephiroth. It's a command-style RPG that retells Advent Children in game form and Before Crisis. New chapters every month with chibi characters. And, yeah, it seems to just be a vehicle.
Don't forget, though. Hold on. It's not just Before Crisis and Advent Children.
And Dirge.
And Crisis Core and FF7.
Hey! Okay, hold on a second.
Did you not see the trailer?
FF7 before 6 years before
Here's
FF7.
The trailer.
Up until Dirge of Cerberus.
Like the whole trailer is a old style remake of FF7, the thing that people were actually asking for decades.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. Okay, so this thing is going to be continuously updated. Is the way they're describing it.
Chapter a month, they say.
Mm-hmm. And it's a mobile project.
Yeah. So you know what I see here? I see for the mobile version, it will be on iOS and Android. It will be one episode a month until it's done. And then when it's done, when a game is done, they will be released as full products.
Man.
Right?
That's so nuts. They're just like, okay, we'll tell the whole fucking story. Everything in FF7 style.
Yeah, in the FF7 chibi style, and like the battle graphics look like FF7 remake.
Mm-hmm.
And like it is literally, when people ask for like an FF7 remake, and then they saw the FF7 remake, what it actually was, there was a lot of people who said, like, I literally just wanted you to just do the whole game over with like up-res pre-rendered backgrounds.
And here it is. Yes.
And then people would say, well, get the PC version and do the Mako mod, right? And it's like, well, no, they're actually going to do it, and they're going to do it for Crisis Core 2. And Crisis Core, like the way it looks, it's probably going to be a completely new game, like a Crisis Core in the style of FF7.
In the style of FF7, yeah. Everything
which
in the
is
RPG
way better,
style.
because Crisis Core's gameplay kind of sucks.
No, that's honestly pretty rad. And it's like the chibi style on the overworld thing, like they look better than the actual original FF7.
They look much better than the old Popeye hands.
Yeah, like when you see Zack like swinging and moving on the overworld and shit like that, it's like no, he's moving in a much more detailed way. In fact, it's much more like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
When you see him like jumping off the train.
They've got really hot, like gorgeous looking like portrait art for all the characters.
I did see those portraits, yeah. Yeah. Those look pretty good. And then when you get into fights, it's the actual remake, full detailed models in turn-based style.
Like this is really, really exciting for a lot of ways. One, Before Crisis and Advent Children and Crisis Core will be saved from their respective problems, of which there are many. But more importantly, we're going to get a new translation of FF7, like a real actual translation of FF7
with all side stories and compilation content all worked in together in a single coherent like space.
I want
coherent.
You know, I didn't check. I really should have gone and see, like, what does Tim have to say about this?
Now the question I'm wondering is, with this being monthly, are they selling you every chapter individually?
I assume they are. Or they'll sell, like, the pass. Right?
That would be the move to make money on this, wouldn't it? Well, we'll see. But yeah, that's a crazy, unexpected thing alongside this whole remake timeline. Is just, here's redoing the old shit in a way that is actually just the prettying up of the old thing you wanted. And it seems like the type of thing that can be done by like a much smaller team, considering, you know, you don't have to voice act or do much besides just translate and convert existing content to this.
Like you need
so
a couple
creatively
people
they don't have to worry too much about what's going on.
You need a couple people on board are there to be like, don't fuck it up, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like for the FF7 portion of it, which I think is the most exciting, like it's a trace job.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally trace over the PS1 game until it's finished.
And then for all the other games, it's like convert this map into, you know, top view, and you know,
and remove 80% of Crisis Core's terrible content.
Okay, but Angeal though.
Oh, I'm talking about the side mission.
Okay.
I 100%ed Crisis Core, and about 80% of that game is terrible side missions. That game has problems.
Yeah. This was a very long time ago.
What's your goal, Angeal? World domination. That's not even funny, man. You know, with Crisis Core and FF7 and before Crisis and Dirge of Cerberus getting all this love, and Advent Children even,
DC.
It kind of makes you feel like characters in Crisis Core before Crisis and Dirge of Cerberus will be of value of people to know in the coming years.
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
Like Yuffie's Moogle suit is from Dirge of Cerberus.
In fact, what if by offering this to the masses, those who look for the faithful telling are appeased, so that the non-faithful telling can get away with whatever the fuck it wants?
Something like that. And so that people who go, who the fuck is Zack? There's an answer to, this is who the fuck Zack is.
You know? Maybe this is just a fucking a sacrifice on the pit, so that.
Man, this is just a win-win for everyone.
You think Last Order is going to work in there?
No, Last Order is like a half-hour version of a cutscene that was like animated up. Like there's nothing new in Last Order.
I'm still mad that it's LO.
Yeah, because it doesn't count. Like when they made it, they literally knew it wouldn't count because it doesn't follow the then letter fucking naming convention.
Assholes. Just breaking everyone's
OCD. Like all of this legitimately makes me feel that like the Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 will have an F in it. Like it will be like the subtitle will be AF.
It would FC would be the necessary letters though.
Yeah, no, it would be A. Yeah, somebody in the chat said "fucking crisis." No, no.
Yeah. It would have to be FC. FC would
the
be
sky going fuck. Forever crisis. People are that could work.
Final crisis. Yeah.
Final. Oh, that's so on the nose for like 100 different reasons.
But then they could never do anything after it.
Yeah, they could do Final Crisis 2. Woolie, hold on. Hold on. I want you to look. You wait. I want you to look dead at the camera.
Yeah.
And tell me that putting the word final in a Final Fantasy game means they could never do anything afterward.
Not only do they have free reign to do anything afterwards, but then you get GC. And God only knows who comes along then. Gackt crisis.
I feel like this is kind of like, yeah, I said before, it's win-win for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going to get what they want.
All right. That's one of those crazy Bionic Commando remake, rather Bionic Commando relaunch and Bionic Commando rearmed announcements where they're like, oh, by the way, we're also making this, so here. So just if you're a fan, here's the old thing, and here's the new thing, and here's everything.
The difference being is like the scope on this is like astonishing. The only thing I'm worried about is that I hope that the FF7 episodes are not like a truncated version of the story.
No. It has to be full. It has
to be the whole thing.
Yes.
Traced over.
Yes. And if they're doing the whole actual game of FF7, every other supplementary story is shorter than that. So
way shorter.
It would be silly to truncate those when you're putting all the work into the full fucking, giant game anyway. Yeah. I mean, Advent Children it's a fucking movie. It's whatever. It's an hour and a bit. Like you don't need to do much summarizing on that. Crisis Core, I mean, you can cut out all the shit that's not mainline, I suppose, and that'll be fine. Dirge.
The press release, the official statement is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is a chapter-structured single-player experience that covers the entire timeline in one of the most popular installments of Square's RPG franchise. The compilation will feature all the events from each game, including new story elements focusing on the origin of Soldier.
Sure. Original content as well. What I can see happening here is, like, you know how there's like town exploration open modes, and then there's you're on a pathway, like rail events. Right? I could see most events playing out on rails. Conversation, rail, run into the room, battle, next room. Like the intro. Like literally the intro, right? The reactor. I could see it playing out events along the lines of that and getting rid of giant open town exploration, NPC talking, building, exploring events,
I could see that.
Just pushing you down the next story event.
Ever Crisis is also coming with First Soldier. Do you know what First Soldier is?
Is that not the Sephiroth story? The young Sephiroth story we're just talking about?
No, it's the Battle Royale.
What?
Oh my god.
What is that? Wait, what is that?
Hold on.
I've never heard of this.
Hold on. Wooly, we're going to get raw trailer reactions from you right now.
I've never heard of this.
I just sent it to you. It's in your Discord.
Final Fantasy VII, The First Soldier. 30 years before the events of FF7. Rufus is looking over a city. Project Zero. To supplement their military prowess, Shinra forms Soldier, an experimental core battle royale for iOS or Android. Oh my god. Wait, when did this come out? 4 days ago.
This was in the same trailer as Ever Crisis, dude.
Oh my god, it's a battle royale game. Oh, this is canon.
Yeah, dude, Ever
Oh
Crisis
my
is
god.
going to include the events of this.
Oh my god, this is canon. Oh, this stupid fucking Fortnite money grab is absolutely... Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Sure. A bunch of unnamed soldiers fight each other while Rufus watches.
Don't you wanna Fortnite snipe people in Aerith's rooftop church?
Oh man, they're using those assets, huh?
Oh, they sure are.
Yep. It's the church, it's the fucking... It's Aerith's house. It's the Dawn's fighting pit. Man.
It's gonna be available in 2021, bro.
Use those assets. Fuck it. Use them.
Out of all of these, First Soldier's going to be the one that comes out first.
Sure. Sure. Use all that shit you spent the money on. Cash the fuck out. This is another
Pat. So this is not real news. This is Pat news, but I feel pretty confident about this. Do you know what all this shit tells me deep in my heart? That second FF7 game is really far away.
Really far away.
Really far away.
Crazy far.
Crazy.
Like, not even remotely... Stop thinking about it far away. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, First Soldier's coming out this year. Ever Crisis starts next year.
Like,
and it's one episode a month, so that's going to go for 2 years.
Like, we thought perhaps they had started planning some shit out when they dropped this first remake, and it's like, absolutely go fuck yourself not. They were making Yuffie, and now they're making all these other things, and that is a huge, fucking, absolute massive boon to forget about FF7R2. Just wipe it from your brain. Mm-hmm.
FF7R2 is like legitimately like 2024 at the absolute earliest. At the absolute earliest.
Yeah, no, the commitment to go down this road was one that like is like, okay, we'll start, but shut up.
People are saying FF16 is 2023. Okay, FF7R2 will be 2025 then.
In the meantime, let's catch back up on all this shit.
You know why? Because you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
This whole thing screams like we want to do weird shit in the next one.
Oh yeah.
That will require you to know all of this.
And also be okay with it, because here we just did it for you again.
Did you know who was really behind those Shinra murders on the Gold Saucer? That's right, it was Cisne. Cisne was there. She did it for Vincent because she's cute. I don't know. It does. I just picked a random character.
I mean, look, it honestly though, like, it works. If you give people the like remake faithful version of events like this, it absolutely takes the heat off of the proper giant game.
Oh, totally.
To do what people wanted their memories to recapture.
100%.
It takes all the heat off.
I'm just as excited for Ever Crisis as I was for FF7R.
It's brilliant. It's quite smart.
Yeah.